Hi guys, today we are doing something which is hopefully educational, helpful for you guys. We're going to be showing you how to test a fake Pokemon card. Now, there are a few ways of doing this. The best advice I can give you is go to see somebody who is a professional if you're not sure. But that's easier said than done if you're buying cards off people on Marketplace or on YouTube or Gumtree or eBay. There's so many places you can buy cards, and you want to know, is it real or is it fake? So I've got two fake cards in front of you and two real cards. The two real cards are here, and they're, as you can see, quite dark in color on the outside. And if you look at the faker cards, at first you don't notice it, but they are a little bit lighter in color. So that's the first thing you want to kind of be looking for to see if there's any difference, is the back of the card. You're looking at that. If we turn them over, we've got an energy card and a Caterpie. These are two cards from a 151 pack we just opened, where we got dudded pretty poorly, so we're not too worried about tearing these up. And these are the two fake cards, okay? The Dragonite EXE in particular is actually worth some money if it was real. And if you grab it and you feel the difference between the two, you will notice a slight difference. The one almost over here, this feels almost like a card, like it's like a playing card, and it feels very similar in texture, and that's probably something you should get used to. When you pick up these two cards, they almost have a rubbery almost feel to it compared to the other ones. Now, if they were hollows, you can kind of tell, because hollow cards that are real, for example, that card there, a Miriam card, it has a nice texture to it, going almost in like a vertical line. It's easy to tell hollows that are fake compared to non-hollows. And then, of course, we got the Charizard there, although that's not a hollow, that's our best card by a long way. But that kind of gives you an idea. You can also tell by looking how centered or uncentered a card is. So here's an example. Can you see how there is a line here that's nowhere near as the same line over here?
Yes.
So that kind of gives you a bit of a giveaway that we're dealing with some potential issues here.
Yeah.
And that's something you want to look out for if someone's selling you a card. That's something you can see. But they're not all that obvious when you're looking at that. So you can kind of see that there's a bit of a difference there, but they could get that right sometimes. So you can get caught out. So it's a combination of looking at the back, looking at the front, looking at that, feeling the texture. But then there's the ultimate test. If you're still not sure, I'm going to show you what you do.
Well,
This card, which is actually meant to be...
do this one.
Do this one first, he says. Let's tear it in half. Oh,
See how there's no black line inside there?
it's just paper, complete paper. Let's test it to another one.
Okay.
You tear that
so
one,
then
Taylor.
I'll tear this one.
Do you see the black line?
See a black line inside right
It's
there?
almost like there's an additional piece of paper which is dark in color and specially done in such a manner that you can tell that's a real card. Okay?
But then, if you have a look inside this, it's so poorly made that they couldn't get it right.
Let's tear the one that would be quite expensive had it been real. Oh, fake.
Fake.
So, I didn't tear an expensive card. I tore a fake, and I did
We tore
us in the
a
poking
piece
community,
of cardboard.
card collecting community, a favour. And that's something that I don't think you should just rush out and do that. I did that because all the signs told me this is a fake. And in my good conscience, there's no way I was going to try and sell that. It just wouldn't be fair. This here, I'm happy to tear this one up as well, just to show you another one. Whoop, there's that line we're talking about. Straight away, you can see there's a difference.
Yes.
Now that's something that, look, if you've got a card and you think it's worth some money and you've looked at all these tests and you can't be sure, is it a fake or is it not? You go and see someone. We go and see Mint Collections at Kedron in Queensland. And a lovely lady there has looked after us multiple times, and she's helped us learn a few things about how to look after cards and how to value them and price them. And they've got their own abilities down there. But she also did a great job educating us. And from time to time, she's given us little bits of stuff so that we can store our cards safely and correctly. And they've taken good care of us, so I recommend going down and seeing them from time to time. But the whole point of this is, so if anyone's thinking about buying, trading, or doing something, and you're not going through a specialist, it's just to protect yourself and find your own way of not getting scammed with these. Because that's a horrible thing to see that these even exist, but obviously everyone's going to have them, and there are clearly some telltale signs and ways of determining what is or what is not a fake. So I'm really hoping this video is a little bit educational for some of you, and it does help. There are other ways of determining fakes as well, and I'm hoping people can put those that information in the comments for you to read. And we'll do other videos on this sort of stuff in the future, okay? But thanks for watching. Yeah, hopefully this helps. Anything else, Taylor?
Also, I just want to add something. You know that this card right here, the Dragonite EX, we thought, like, sometimes they're so hard to tell. Like that one, that was pretty hard to tell. That was inside the back of some of our videos. We thought it was real.
For what? Sometime we did, and we said we've also got. We'll show you some videos in the future of how inexperienced we were when we first started, and we got that from a pack, and we didn't know it was fake until one day I started questioning the value of the pack, how we got it so cheap, and that's what made me start researching how can you tell cheap, and then I started asking lots of questions, seeing lots of people. So I'm just hoping to pass some of that knowledge on to you guys now. But again, most of our knowledge came from speaking to people who are in the know and making sure that we could make the right decision going forward. Thanks for watching, guys. Give us a like. Appreciate that.
Thank you for watching. Bye.